In that case,
If he also just has a 1-drop creature, like if he has like a Heritage Druid here, it's bonkers.
If he has Heritage Druid here, he probably goes off.
Yeah.
But this makes 4 mana, which isn't enough to Nissa Vital Force.
Yeah, so I think you just hold. But
Zach has a huge shot to draw a blue card here.
Yeah.
Did he?
If he has a Misty and a Force, I can't see the 3rd card, which would have been his draw step since we've been tracking those other 2 as his
good
hand.
attack.
Yeah, this stack's quite good. It looks like it was a Polluted Delta? No, that can't be right.
It could be. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It could be a Wasteland. A foil one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or...
We should get another look
Yeah.
pretty soon. I have no idea. It might just be 2 Misties. He might just be shuffling
It
both
could be an
Misties.
Expedition Misty.
So that's the Misty I've seen in his hand.
And his Force of Will and Unknown.
Is it a Wooded Foothills?
Wooded Foothills. Yeah, that's the Wooded Foothills that he had. Okay. Sure.
Yes. So Tom's going to cast a Dwindon's Elite. Get 2 bodies. Now the Cradle makes 4 mana. And if he has a land, he's going to do the same trick.
Now he can... he already naturalized, so now he can Nissa Vital Force.
Yeah, but he can Nissa Vital Force, untap the Cradle, and make 1,000,000 mana again. I don't know if he has anything to do with that mana, though, because his hand is quite small right now. But also just a 5/5. How big do we think this Goyf is? We think it has 4 power, probably. So a 5/5 might just be good.
Yeah, I think making the 5/5...
Oh, the Goyf's a 5/6 because of the
He also has Craterhoof in hand. His last card is
He's
Craterhoof.
doing the exact same thing
I think he's just going to go off again.
Oh, man. This Nissa Vital Force has just pulled a ton of weight.
So if he untaps Cradle...
So he targets the Cradle with Nissa's ability, and it makes 5 because it sees the other 4 plus itself. Then the Korean Ranger picks up the Bayou, untaps the Cradle, and it goes up to 9.
He already used Korean Ranger this turn.
Okay.
I
So
believe.
then,
So
he does not have enough mana. What would he have used Quirion for, though?
He just used it to, like, rebuy and untap.
Did he not just cast the Dwindon's Elite as his turn?
Yeah, I thought he just used...
I thought he just made the Cradle.
Maybe that was last turn. Well, he definitely would have gone off.
He just attacked for 5.
Yeah.
Oh, both of his guys block. Yeah, this makes sense. He just blocks with he can chump with the token and recycle the recycle the Dry Diver.
Like he drew the Wasteland. That's good. That's a good draw.
Yeah. So the Wasteland lets you make sure he actually loses a full card, right? You should be able to clip the Dwindon's Elite probably.
Mm-hmm.
Of note is that the Gaia's Cradle is also still a dude.
And Zach is down to 8. Wow.
Yeah, I mean these chip shots have mattered. Yeah. So.
Oh, but that was a creature. That's good.
This isn't this is a treading water line, though, right? Mm-hmm. Wastelanding rather than trying to turn the corner again. But I think that's just a concession to how low his life total is.
Well, I don't think that Goyf is big enough to beat the 5/5 creature in a fight either.
Well, so I think because of the Life Collector's Bestiary, the producers.
Oh, okay. Artifact. There we go. Yeah, it is a 5/6.
So, I'm not sure if Zach knows that though, because they're not doing anything with dice or anything, and the Goyf hasn't connected yet. It's just been obviously chump blocked. So, unclear whether they actually know how big it is.
He's going to use the minus on Nissa to return target permanent.
Cradle. And so now the Cradle generates
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
And this creature, if it's a Deathrite, sure. So Deathrite's great here. So he can do this trick where he nets
6,
the 2 mana.
7, 8, right?
Yeah. So he's floating.
1 floating, yeah.
Yeah. He played the Cradle, though, so he does not have enough.
I think he can Craterhoof now.
No, so he's floating 1. He thought he had the Bayou as his land drop also, but he forgot he had to play the Cradle.
Oh, okay, so he confused himself there. All right.
Because you saw he played it, and Zach pointed to something, and he picked it back up. So he thought he had a land drop when he, in fact, did not, because he had to replay the Cradle basically out of his graveyard via Nissa's regrowth ability. Doing her best Crucible of Worlds impression in this instance.
I think now Tom has no reason to not just go.
Make 5. Tap the Arbor up to 6, tap the Bayou up to 7, pick up the Bayou. Oh, he could just Nissa it.
He can just Craterhoof now.
He just Nisses it, yeah.
He did Nissa it, and he's going to hardcast Craterhoof effortlessly.
And it's unfortunate that Zach spent so many turns not playing a land, because I think his hand is a Force and then a land that would let him hardcast it, which is extremely unfortunate.
Yep, and there we go. Tom Ellis takes the match 2-0. Good matchup for Elves, so it makes sense that he finished that one strong.
So this has been a
really close, really interesting games, though.
Yeah.
As you can see, that Rug almost gets there often.
Yeah.
But they can't quite close. They don't have just enough reach. They don't have just enough evasion.
Yeah. So this has also just been a strange day, right? We've seen Elves and Merfolk both doing quite well when they're both pretty rare to see these days in the Legacy field. They've both fallen out of favor significantly.
And we're back up in the booth. 2 daddies, 1 booth.
It's surprising to see Elves be doing this well, but Tom's been on Elves forever. He's as close to an Elves master as a non-Jessup can be. So, definitely no slouch when it comes to his deck. And so, for the rest of the standings,